Today is October, what, 5th? Yes, it is, Saturday. And we're here at the Columbia County, or the Columbia Correctional Institution. Sounds like a college or something. That would be an institute. I'm here with EBV Audits. All right, here we go. Let's see if these guys learned a lesson from last time I was here. I must have been the first one, you know, because they came out in force, man, with all their so-called laws and stuff all written up. Of course they see us. That's okay. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're doing a revisit here. I was here over a year ago. They came out in force and they were kind of ridiculous, trying to read me these rules without really understanding the actual laws. Because this is a public easement all along here. It's not an easement, I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong term. It's called a public right-of-way. He was waving at me. Yeah, because he probably wasn't working here last time. That drone, man. Fly that drone. Drop those drugs into
the prison yard.
Yeah, the prisoners, man. They can't even smoke cigarettes in there. You got to give them something. Come on.
Some e-vapes.
Some vapes. Dropping vapes in the prison yard.
E-cigarettes.
You have a little button that you push and it like lets go of the hook.
Boop, deploy.
I have a payload of 1 ounce. 1 ounce payload. Imagine you're inside there and you wanted to get out. You think you could go over that razor wire? Why do they have that razor wire over those windows there? I wonder what the situation is there. Is that a room where the prisoners are able to go in? Oh, he just picked up the phone. I just saw him pick up the phone. Well, they might be telling him, no, it's okay. You know, don't send anybody. This might be the same guy that was here last year. I have to look at the date. Yeah, that's right. You're not looking up enough, though. You got to look. Imagine the drone, you know, there up above the yard over there. And when it comes down, see? There. See, if they don't come out, that's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
You got to remember how I got into this. I was assaulted by a cop and he stole my camera and broke it because it had an automatic film rewind on it. It also had electronic, even though it was a film camera, it had electric zoom and electric focus, you know, automatic focus. But he didn't know that it was automatic rewind, so he opened it up, exposed all the film, and he's still on the phone. Look at it.
Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, it's Sergeant Stevens at Columbia Correctional Institution. I was wondering if you had a squad available that could come by. We've got a guy in our lawn videotaping our prison.
Okay.
And they're not allowed to be on our side of the road.
Okay.
And he's in camouflage and he's got a kid with him. But yeah, they're not allowed to do that.
Camouflage. Where are they located?
Just by the... You can't miss them. They're right on the road.
Okay. Recording on the same side of the road?
Yeah, they're on our side of the road. That is correct.
This is at the prison, correct?
No, they were visitors. No, I don't want to
Okay, and then do you want follow-up for it?
Sure. Sure.
Like follow-up, and what's a good phone number for you?
The problem with the visitors is if they ever found your thing, they could put in a request.
Thank you.
know.
Yep, bye.
But I'm not interested in visitors. Oh. Hey man, their day is really boring here, you know? Give them something to do.
I know.
Yeah. Even being a cop is boring.
Oh, I know.
You know, they drive around waiting for some bad guy, you know? Here's another visitor. We don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with visitors. She's on the phone. They're telling them, just ignore them. See if I can get them
Shoot.
up there. Don't shoot them. I don't think so.
Right in the leg.
Yeah.
We would sue.
They would have already been out here. I've been meaning to come back here. I just kept putting it off. So if that sends up a pass, we're just going to go and back to the computer and put that final edit on that thing.
Like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
These people are still
Right.
on the phone.
I would like to get a different camera where I can zoom in. I wonder if it'll be someone I know. City police. You know what they're gonna do? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Is this the first time you've had a cop come?
Yep.
Cool. I haven't answered questions. Oh. I'm sorry, it's hard to hear with the wind.
Okay, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. What are we doing?
Oh, just taking some pictures.
Okay. Is there a specific reason?
Well, there's always a reason.
Okay, what do we got going on?
Oh, you know, it's personal reasons, you know. I just like photography.
Okay, so right now you're on Columbia County Correctional Institution's property. So if you're going to be filming, you got to move not on their property.
Do you know what a public right-of-way is?
I do, sir. But unfortunately, this is all owned by the state, and Columbia County Correctional Institution doesn't allow filming. So if you want to go over there and film, that's completely acceptable.
You gotta be joking.
I'm not, sir.
You really haven't been informed, have you?
Informed of what?
Is Sprague still working? Is he still on the
Who are you
force?
referring to?
Jesse. Jesse Sprague?
yep, yes.
Sprague? Okay. Yeah, you see, there's a certain amount, like for example, if there's a pedestrian here, do they have to walk on the street?
No, sir.
Okay, they can go off the street, correct?
Just hang tight, sir.
Well, just answer the question. Hey, come here. Yeah, she's not going to bow to any logic. First of all,
Wait, she's
the law
tight.
says, well, hang tight doesn't mean she just wants to go and talk to someone. But these people have not learned at all.
No idea.
She has no clue.
She just gave
See,
up
if there's
right away.
if there's a pedestrian on this road and there's no sidewalk, the law says you have to walk on the side. In fact, it says you have to walk facing traffic. So if we're going this way, we have to be on this side of the street. If we're going this way, we have to be on that side of the street. So we were actually on the wrong side of the street when we came here. But if you can't walk on the road, if you can't be on the grass here, then the pedestrian would have to be in the street, which would be illegal. Or if he was to walk that way, he would be walking with traffic, and that would be illegal as well.
Okay, first time cop.
All right. understand that she doesn't care if the law is on my side. She only cares that I bow and lick her boot. But it's so sad that they don't put out a notice at the police department and the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office knows me really well here because of the other thing that I've been doing.
There's a guy coming.
Now they're leaving. And so, hey, kind of turn and pretend the drone is going to the right a little bit. We're there. There.
Yeah, we have video of them taking the drone over the institution.
And we don't answer any drone questions, you know. They'd have to see a drone. There's no law against holding a drone controller, you know. Look, they're looking up in the sky. Look at them. They're looking, they're trying to find the drone. It's just too funny. They're looking up in the sky. Oh man, that's funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
3 pigs.
You just say I don't answer questions. Okay, I'm gonna back this off. Make sure this one's running.
How's it going?
What was that?
I said, how's it going?
It's going good.
Okay, Sergeant Fane, Portage PD.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Why are you guys over here recording?
Because we're just exercising our constitutional rights today on the public right-of-way.
Okay, this isn't the public right-of-way. This is still
Yes,
their
it is.
property.
This is the public right-of-way.
This is still their property.
This is
here.
absolutely a public right-of-way. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, okay? When a pedestrian is walking down this road,
Mhm.
do they have to walk in the road?
They have to walk along the shoulder of it. You're not on the shoulder, though.
Oh, well, this is the public right-of-way still. So you're saying that they have to walk, people coming by 60 miles an hour, like that guy that was just speeding there, and he has to walk right on the gravel?
That's where they're supposed to be walking if they're walking.
That's not what the law
along
says.
roads. So,
That's not what the law says.
okay. What is he doing? Does he have a drone up in the air?
Oh, we don't answer those kind of questions.
Okay, well,
You have to do your own investigation.
There is a state statute for drones.
We know.
So the prison
That's-
is requesting that you leave.
The prisoners?
The prison is requesting that you leave.
The prison talks?
Okay.
I've never heard of a prison talking.
They're not regulating you.
Okay.
So you want to go out?
You should call your superior. You know, your sheriff. I've talked to your sheriff. I've talked to Sprague was out here. I was out here a year ago, and they said I was good. You know, they tried the same thing, and I thought I'd do a revisit to see if you guys have been trained, but obviously you haven't. You know, so look on the GIS survey. You'll see that I'm right. This is where the public utilities are right here. See that green box right there? And that other one? See this sign right here? That sign doesn't belong to the prison. See that one says no parking? That belongs to the county, I guess. And yeah, this is the public right-of-way. Public right-of-way doesn't end at the shoulder. So I've researched all these laws for years, so I know what I'm doing. Not doing anything nefarious here.
All we're going to ask that you go to the other side of the road if you wish to continue. You have no business being here at the prison.
Well, I'm not at the prison. I'm on the public road.
You're recording the prison, though, yes?
Yeah, is there something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with recording a prison?
Yes, we have.
What's your name?
My name's Captain Bonesack.
Captain what?
Bonesack?
Bone sack? I think we're all bone sacks. But we're all related. Yeah. So Captain, huh? Wow. That's what I get for coming on the weekend, because last time I came it was during the week, and a woman came out. I don't know who she was, I forget her name, but a bunch of police and deputies came out, and I was cleared. And so we're not doing anything illegal. We're just taking pictures. And have you seen a drone?
I have not seen one, no.
Okay, well, there you go.
Is that supposed to mean that there's not one because I haven't seen one?
Well, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Not those kind, anyway. But you'd have
So
to have
unwilling-
proof of that, wouldn't you?
Unwilling to move to the other side of the road? Is that
Oh, absolutely unwilling. Yeah. Yeah. I think you better talk to someone higher up.
All right.
Take care now. Be safe. No, I think what they are really up to is that they just want you to do what they say. They don't really care what the law says.
I know.
Cops lie constantly. They're allowed to by the Supreme Court, and they love it when people just fold, man. They love it when people fold. And it just makes them feel good and powerful, you know. So,
When someone stands up for themselves, they fold.
right. Well, and that's why you have to be well informed. Right. And there they go. They leave, and when they leave,
Flip them off as they go.
no, we're not going to go that way.
The walk of shame.
The drive of shame. There they go. All right, and well, friends, and that's how you do it. Okay.
There's probably another place we could go to.
All right, I'm just going to keep all this stuff running.
Wow, they were kind of pathetic.
Well, then they see my car down there and they run my plates anyway. They know my name. They can just ask someone. Yeah, it's not illegal. And we're going to walk down the correct side of the road.
Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, Stevenson Control at Columbia Correctional. Can you send those officers back to the institution? We have them actually have the drone flying over our institution, and
Okay.
our captain would like them to return.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
I just want to catch her before she gets too far.
Right, I know. They should be about the roundabout. You shouldn't be terribly far. I don't know. Do you want them to stop them, too? Phone's that?
That's their call. Just let them know that we have...
Yeah, we have video of them taking the drone over the institution. They claim that they did not, and they did. So they're walking back to our, I don't know, toward their car. Yeah.
Okay. I let her know she's turning back around. She's not too far. She's right by Ladon Drive, so.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
And there they are sitting behind my car. Freedom is good, isn't it?
I know. A lot of kids go through high school, they end high school, and they have no idea about the Constitution.
That's right. You know, when people get pulled over, you know how many videos there are on YouTube of cops arresting people that are like have no drugs in them whatsoever. They arrest them for drunk driving, or like driving under the influence of something.
Hey, I'd be the best people judge.
Well, this is, see, they're parked in back. Oh, he's silly. He wants to see if I have any warrants. So they're running my name for warrants right now. But what if that's not my car? What if it's not my car?
We should just walk past it.
I used to have all my.
Walk past it and just keep going.
That would be funny, man. That would be hilarious. Let's walk all the way past.
Okay.
And then turn around and go, just kidding. But I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. Oh, you know, some guys. Oh, I used to have all my cars because I had 3 at once. I had my work van, and then I had my other 2 cars. But I used to have them all in a trust.
Oh, they're gone.
Yep.
There's no warrants.
And we're walking on the shoulder. We've got to walk on the shoulder.
Another walk.
Huh? No warrants.
I know.
There's this one auditor, and he says, oh, please don't call the police. I have warranties. Warranties. He cracks me up.
Oh no, don't call the police. Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Right.
No, it's Piggy. Oh, Mr. Piggy.
See, and now they're going to want to make sure that I don't make an illegal U-turn and that I use all my turn signals, because he would love to give me a ticket for anything,
Oh yeah.
even the most trivial,
Sit
petty
down,
thing.
buckle up, and that's it. What are you doing filming my legend fight? Sam's writing it down.
No. Okay, this phone is going off. Huh?
They're gonna be like, oh, you can't have a kid in the front seat.
Right.